Hello guys, welcome back to another tips video. This is the round 16 tips for 2026. Yep, let's start off with Thursday night, Brisbane and Sydney. 12-2 to 8-6. Last time they played each other was in round 1. And yep, Swans come back from 15 points down at half time to win by 3. And Brisbane defeat Richmond at Ninja Stadium after drawing to North last year. Yep. What did Brisbane do? Ashcroft had 38 disposals and 152 AFL fantasy. And Sydney, Kerner kicked 3, McDonald kicked 3, Heaney had 30 disposals, Bills 107 AFL fantasy, and Matt Roberts 6 tackles. Anyways, for this first game, Brisbane by maybe 12 points. Yep. Moving on. Friday night, Hawks and the Giants 9-4 and 1 to 6-8. Hawks winning Queensland for the first time since 2016. Yep. And Giants, they lost to Carlton. Yep. Last time they played each other was in the opening round. I don't know how Hawthorn couldn't win that. Hawks last beat them in the elimination final last year. But yeah. So for the Hawks, Dylan Moore kicked 4, and Giants, Green kicked 3, and Leek Allaire had 7 tackles. Yep. So yep, anyways, Hawthorn by 31 points. Yep. Moving on, Carlton and West Coast 6-8 to 4-10. Carlton win 5 in a row under Josh Fraser's. Matty Cottrell, he pulled out a harmonica in the winning rooms when they were about to sing the song. And yep, nice skill. And yep. Last time they played each other was round 14 last year, and yep. Francis Evans kicked 3, Walsh 34 disposals, and George Hewitt 128 AFL fantasy. And West Coast, they fall short of beating North Melbourne twice this year as Waterman missed with seconds remaining to lose them a game. And yep. Waterman kicked 3 with 12 disposals and 88 AFL fantasy. And yep. Anyways, Carlton got an easy draw, I reckon. They're going to be winning by 65 points. Yep. Carlton did this similarly 3 years ago, but they're going to do it again, I reckon, after having 1 win and 8 losses at 16. And moving on, Collingwood and Richmond. 6-7 and 1 to 2-12. Last time they played each other was round 20 last year. Pies beat Port. And yeah, it says 78-51, but it was actually 78-52. They didn't realise Port had a rush behind. Anyways. For the Pies, the goalie kicked 3, Membry kicked 3, Dave lost 41 disposals, 148 for fantasy. Sam Swalling kicked his first goal when he debuted. Yep, Richmond. James Tree 7 tackles. Yep. Anyways, Pies by 39 points. And our last Super Saturday is Port v Adelaide, the showdown. Last time they played each other was in round 8, 9-5 to 4-10. Port's done. Their season's all over. They didn't even score in the second half. They kicked 9 behinds, no goals. And yep. For Port, Orn Francis had 6 tackles and Jace Burgoyne. And Crows, I take 5th spot from the D's, kicking 3 goals, 7 the last to Melbourne's 1 stray. despite trailing at the breaks. Rochelle kicked 3, and Marquine 113 AFL Fantasy, and Sandberry had 7 tackles. Anyways, Adelaide, I reckon they're too good in showdown, so they'll be winning by 8 points. And yep, that's all of Super Saturday. Now Sunday ticket is North and Essendon. 7 and 7 to 1 and 13. Last time they played each other was in round 3. That was when North broke their losing streak against Essendon. And yeah. So North beat Richmond. Trembafti career high 4 goals in a 25-point win. They're back in the top 10. Yep. I know Trembafti did kick 4. And Caleb Daniel 40 disposals, 153 for fantasy, and Tristan Jerry 7 tackles. And Essendon will set a field at 34 disposals, and Archie Roberts hurt his shoulder against Melbourne. Anyways, North by 27 points. And our last game is Freo and Gold Coast. Last time they played each other was Suns' historic finals win in the elimination final last year. 13 and 1 to 7 and 7 right now. Yep. The Suns have lost 4 in a row. Go from 6th after being Port in round 10 to 9th now. Ben Long kicked 4. Noah Anderson 43 disposals, 143 for fantasy, and Matt Rowley tackles. And Docker, they had the largest crowd for their home game, not including the Western Derby. Yep. Amos kicked 3, Jackson kicked 3. Jackson also had 9 tackles, 166 AFL fantasy, and Angie Brayshaw 35 disposals. And yep. Anyways, last game, Freo by 23 points. And yep, the buys are Geelong, Melbourne, Saints, and Bulldogs. Please make sure to join my tips comp. It'll be in the link in the description down below if you want to join. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more AFL tips videos.